So, what are your thoughts on how societal and cultural shifts like dating apps or hookup culture has changed the way that we form connections?
Hmm. Oh my gosh, the gold standard question, right? It's constantly changing. I think relationships have become much more superficial and shallow. Even just playing on brain chemistry for a second, dating apps, dopamine, 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 dopamine. So what does that do to your brain chemistry? It makes you crave dopamine, right? So now we have all of these almost like hedonistic behaviors where people are just constantly seeking out dopamine and seeking out pleasure and joy. And if they're not getting it from a relationship, they're going to leave, right? But relationships aren't always pleasure and joy and happy, right? Sometimes they're difficult, and a lot of times they're difficult. And then sometimes they're stagnant because that's just what life is. So
Yeah.
people move on a lot faster, I think, which prevents people from getting deeper and more connected. Superficial and shallow because we're just looking at photos of people versus really getting to know someone. If you talk to someone, I call it in the wild now. It's really just in real life, right? While you're out
Right.
existing as a human, as humans do, but it seems so far from reality at this point. But if you meet someone in real life, you're going to go on a date with them because you felt a connection and you connected with them probably over things that you talked about and things that you had in common, not because of what they looked like. So it's changing the way people relate to others
Mhm.
and approach others. And I think that's pushing people further and further apart from each other.
Oh, so it's going the wrong way.